when one man's dream
Mary, I want us to have a son.
becomes his obsession.
I can't have sons, but my brother can.
He drives the woman he loves into the arms of another man.
I'm Jonathan's wife.
Brother be damned.
Cheryl Ladd stars in a passionate drama.
What's wrong, Aaron?
The fulfillment of Mary Gray. Sunday.
This is CBS.
At Bennigan's, we're always creating special ways to bust your blues.
Blues Busters.
That's why we created Kids Eat Free. For a limited time, kids 12 and under choose any item from the kids menu and a fountain drink free. Sunday through Thursday, only at...
'Cause kids eat free.
Bennigan's. Blues Busters.
Sunday through Thursday, only at Bennigan's. Kids Eat Free.
Eureka! I did it! I froze plain vegetables.
Anyone can freeze them in a block, Sprout. The Green Giant knows better. He freezes his plain Harvest Fresh vegetables in a vacuum-sealed pouch to preserve their natural flavor. That's why they taste so fresh. Harvest Fresh vegetables are the only plain vegetables frozen in a vacuum-sealed pouch.
I feel like such a blockhead.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
The Aggies go to war tonight at 10.
The Flash, Good Sports, and Knots Landing return next week. Now, CBS presents the Emmy-winning television event that electrified America.
I'd like the chance to shoot at an educated man once in my life.
Lonesome Dove. The story begins when fugitive Jake Spoon arrives in Lonesome Dove, Texas.
I can smell an opportunity when it's right under my nose.
He convinces Augustus McCrae and Woodrow F. Call to make a cattle drive north to Montana.
I want to see that country. Sounds like a damn wilderness if you ask me.
Of the minivan is now complete.
Get $500 cash back on new Plymouth Voyagers.
It's called Drixoral, a powerful 12-hour cold medicine that at one time you couldn't buy without a prescription. Today, you can. 12-hour prescription-strength Drixoral. It works just as hard against colds as it always did, to relieve the misery of congestion, sneezing, and runny nose. For 12 full hours of prescription-strength relief, Drixoral is all you need to know.
Suddenly, my lashes were a mile long. L'Oreal's Lash Out Mascara actually extends your lashes as far as you're willing to go. So if you've always felt you had puny lashes, stop moping and lash out.
Lash Out Extending Mascara from L'Oreal.
This is Nicorette. Nicorette is nicotine gum. And Nicorette is available only from your doctor. Ask your doctor whether Nicorette is right for you.
The Marshal protects the survivors of a frontier ambush.
I'm not going after these men to kill them.
But one woman's reckless ideas
You deserve to die.
lead to a lust for revenge. And a passion for the Marshal.
I'd like you, Ethan Cord.
The front.
Quick, hide the pizza. Why? Uncle Buck's back.
He sure is. Starting Saturday.
Ooh, do I smell pizza?
My journey began as a mail-order bride. It was the supreme adventure of my life, and the most difficult.
Glenn Close is Sarah, plain and tall, February 3rd. The CBS Classic 3-day weekend, coming in February.
You've heard all about cold relief. Now you're going to hear about hot relief. New Tylenol Cold and Flu. With more medicine than any other hot liquid flu formula. Heat releases the power of this lemony medicine. With 3 cold and flu fighters for your coughing, sneezing, and congestion. Plus Tylenol pain reliever for your fever, sore throat, aches, and pains. New Tylenol Cold and Flu. Part of Tylenol's complete cold relief line. Nobody cares for your cold like Tylenol Cold.
It's incredible. I never thought one cereal could make my whole family stay for breakfast. Honey Bunches of Oats.
Nothing else is that taste, nothing else is that crunch. Honey Bunches of Oats, one great taste for your whole bunch.
There's never been a cereal that mixes crispy flakes of corn and wheat with crunchy bunches of honey roasted oats. That's why there's never been a cereal that tasted like this.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Finally, a cereal my whole family loves.
When it feels good, you want it to last. Like new L'Oreal Color Supreme Long Wearable Lipstick. A lipstick that lasts, but doesn't feel dry.
Make it last.
And I'm worth it.
Make it last.
Gene Shalit calls Awakenings a stunning motion picture.
You thought what you'd like to do today? Everything.
And Joel Siegel says it's a movie you have to see. Robert De Niro, Robin Williams, Awakenings, rated PG-13, now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers for locations.
Come on and lose that weight, get your body slim. Lose yourself in the taste. You got
DynaTrim, the weight loss plan from the makers of Centrum. Just blend for a delicious shake. Blend longer for a creamy mousse. Or freeze it for a frozen treat. Come on, lose yourself in the taste.
more delicious ways to lose it. Shake it, freeze it, creamy mousse it. You've never been so thin. Introducing DynaTrim. Lose yourself in the taste.
Lonesome Dove will continue.
Stop the presses! The defending national champions, the #1 team in the nation, the Running Rebels, UNLV. They battle Louisville Saturday.
Dan Rather, CBS News, with this hour's update on the war. Latest video from the front lines, the nightly U.S. artillery barrage in Iraqi positions inside Kuwait. In the air war, this Saudi pilot blasted 2 Iraqi warplanes out of the sky. At sea, Allied forces retook a small but strategic Kuwaiti island. Iraq put 2 more POWs on the radio, identified as Americans David Eberly and Lawrence Blake. More on the war on your late local news and on America Tonight after your late local news.
This is CBS.
They say the memory goes first, not mine. This brings back everything. It's an old-fashioned patty melt. I used to have it on the shore. Oh, it's such a juicy burger with cheese melting over everything, lots of grilled onions and bacon, and then they would grill it on rye bread, just like this one.
Introducing the old-fashioned patty melt. It's a classic at Jack in the Box.
No, my memory, as good as ever.
Finally, there's a car that's Texas perfect. Perfectly comfortable off the road, perfectly drivable on the road, with the most interior room for your most precious cargo. Anywhere you go in perfect Texas style. And your Ford dealer makes it perfectly affordable. The 1991 Ford Explorer, brand new and already #1 in its class. Texas perfect.
Houston area Ford dealers and you.
A sunny weekend? We'll talk about it at 10.
Chrysler Fifth Avenue, Imperial, and New Yorker Salon are all engineered with ABS brakes, so you're safer when you drive. With our hands-free visor phone, you're safer making a call. Our remote entry system means you're safer at night. And our driver's airbag means you're safer in an accident. Chrysler safety, because the most important thing that goes into our cars is you.
Now, with $500 cash back, the best from Chrysler is even easier to own.
If you suffer from congestion caused by colds, allergies, or sinusitis, you should know that more doctors and pharmacists recommend Afrin, America's leading nasal spray. But if you're in the dark about relieving dry, itchy, irritated noses, now there's new Afrin Saline Mist. It delivers soothing moisture to irritated noses. And because it's non-medicated, you can use it as often as you want. New Afrin Saline Mist and Afrin 12-hour nasal spray. We're just what your nose needs.
During the
course of one 60-minute workout, a body can be depleted of vitamins B6 and C, carbohydrates, and valuable potassium, all of which, it so happens, can be replaced by eating one Chiquita banana. So whatever you put out, put back. Chiquita, quite possibly the world's perfect food.
It's flu season again. When the aches and pains, the fever and chills of the flu get you, it's important to know doctors are recommending Tylenol more than ever. 6 times more than aspirin for the flu. Doctors know there's more medicine in extra-strength Tylenol than regular aspirin. It's stronger relief for the aches and chills of the flu. Tylenol, the doctor's choice by 6 to 1, and the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Lonesome Dove will continue.
Saturday, they're all guts, they're all glory, they're all Madden. John Madden goes prime time and picks his 7th annual All-Madden team. Then it's check-in time for comedy.
There's an animal in my room.
So pack up your troubles and smile. You're on a Candid camera vacation all Saturday.
This is CBS.
For a limited time only, when you come to a participating Chili's and buy any meal, you'll be free when flying on one of Southwest Airlines' full-fare round-trip tickets. What a deal! Just come into Chili's, enjoy a great meal, and get a partner pass. And take anyone you want on your next trip, free! Like your mom or your sister.
Southwest Airlines Partner Pass, only at Chili's.
Or your boss. You could take your boss.
So, you want a brand new car? No problem. We got it. Craving a concept vehicle that's out of this world? We got it. We got it all on the Houston Auto Show's Dream Machines, a primetime special on Channel 11. Vans, trucks, RVs, we got it. Family cars, sports cars, big cars, little cars, we got it. What's the Houston Auto Show's Dream Machines? Saturday, January 26th at 7, because we got it.
Death for Bunton. More tonight.
Lonesome Dove will continue.
The evolution of the minivan is now complete.
Now, with $500 cash back, Plymouth Voyager is even easier to own.
Before they could walk, they wanted to dance. Before they could talk, they wanted to sing. But they needed a lot of heart and desire before they could get to Broadway and make it on a chorus line. Now this Broadway legend is back and on tour. But if you want tickets, get to the box office early and get out your Visa card. Because this show won't be in town long, and it won't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
The Cadillac Sedan DeVille.
The Chrysler, 5th Avenue.
It's got a driver's side airbag, air conditioning, a powerful engine, available wire wheel covers, room for 6, dual electric mirrors.
As you can see, these two cars offer the same kind of luxury. More or less. Chrysler 5th Avenue.
Now, with $500 cash back, Chrysler 5th Avenue is even easier to own.
On Weight Watchers' new Personal Choice program, I'm seeing members lose weight like never before. Personal Choice lets you eat your favorite foods from day one, not like those powdered shakes and desperation diets. There are no gimmicks, and the results are terrific. And now members are getting value like never before with the new Personal Choice program. There's never been a better time to join. So don't put it off. Call today. Weight Watchers. It works.
Cherry Lane.
Can't believe it. Finally here. Home sweet.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, come on. We can fix this place up. After all, we're Winchesters. All I wanted was a simple life. Some investments and a home of our own. Now I wish I never heard of 1636 Cherry Lane.
Did you say 1636 Cherry Lane? This is 1639. That's 1636.
Honey, let's go home.
In the movies, happy endings are easy. But in the real world, they take solid planning. So for peace of mind, investment advice, even buying or selling your home, come to the companies of the Prudential and build your future on the rock.
People say I was lucky. I say luck had nothing to do with it. That airbag saved my life.
When I opened my eyes, there was the airbag in my lap.
Saved your life. I remember the airbag coming right out at me. A prayer in a Chrysler Air Bag saved my life.
The next thing I knew, it was just crashed. It was awful.
I don't want to think of how it might have turned out without the airbag.
Thanks to a Chrysler Air Bag, I still have my little girl.
If this is a cold, this is the flu. Cold. Flu. Cold. Flu. If what you've got is more than a simple cold, now there's Medi-Flu, with a maximum dosage of 4 strong medicines to give you flu-strength relief for even your worst symptoms. New Medi-Flu from Parke-Davis. For more than a cold. For the flu. Medi-Flu.
To make a great salsa dip, mix a pound of Velveeta cheese spread with a jar of salsa, heat, and serve. To make another bowl of Velveeta Salsa Dip, just mix another pound of Velveeta with a jar of salsa, heat, and serve. Now, if that's still not enough, take more Velveeta, more salsa, do it again for even more.
Mom, still at the mall.
Mom.
Oh, you're making chicken and stovetop stuffing? What time? 6? At 8.
Can I invite
Bob? Thanks, Bob.
You can never get enough stovetop stuffing instead of potatoes.
Where were you when... Be there again for Archie, Ed, and Mary, the CBS Classic 3-day weekend coming in February.
From the author of Helter Skelter comes a terrifying true story of modern-day piracy and murder.
Were you present when Muff Graham was killed?
Richard Crenna, Rachel Ward, Art Buckner, Deirdre Hall, James Brolin.
No.
And the sea will tell. Coming Sunday, February 24th.
Lonesome Dove will continue.
A mother they thought they'd never see again.
Marcy, after 23 years?
I just happened to be in the neighborhood.
But can time heal the wounds?
They're not ready to forgive.
Sons and Daughters, Friday.
I can't have sons, but my brother can.
A man drives the woman he loves into the arms of his own brother. Share a lad in the fulfillment of Mary Gray, Sunday.
Gless and Daly are together again.
Lumpy! How are you?
But now they're rivals.
See how competitive you are? I am not competitive. Huh.
When they meet at a high school reunion, painful memories rise up and old wounds are torn open.
You were my best friend and you stabbed me in the back.
A special episode of the Trials of Rosie O'Neill, Monday.
This is CBS.
In 1989, the Honda Accord was the best-selling car in America. Let us repeat that. In 1990, the Honda Accord was the best-selling car in America. Thank you.
Channel 11 salutes our men and women overseas.
Good evening, I'm Marlene McClinton. Coming up tonight on 11 News at 10, Allied forces have apparently snatched a tiny island belonging to Kuwait back from the Iraqis. We'll have details. Punishment handed down today for the convicted killer of a police officer and for 2 so-called skinheads convicted in the beating death of a Vietnamese youngster. Now this.
You can save up to 50% with generic drugs at Walgreens. Ask your Walgreens pharmacist if there is a generic for your prescription.
The latest breast cancer study is out and the results are not encouraging. Plus a late report out of Killeen where thousands tonight at 10.
Lonesome Dove, sponsored by the Chrysler Division, where luxury is engineered to give you the advantage.
The Japanese and Germans created a new class of luxury cars. We thought that was a good idea. They engineered many with sophisticated engines and driver's side airbag standard. We thought that was a good idea. They priced them higher than most people's annual salary. We thought that was a lousy idea. Chrysler's LeBaron Sedan, America's new class of luxury.
Now with $500 cash back, Chrysler LeBaron Sedan is even easier to own.
Fresh from Hidden Valley, new Honey Dijon Ranch. Tangy Dijon mustard and sweet honey, blended with the original ranch dressing. Discover tangy, sweet Honey Dijon Ranch, new from Hidden Valley.
I'm dreaming of summer, cool breezes, fresh air. When I want that feeling, summer's eve takes me there. It's clean, fresh feeling, keeps the good times on my mind. Summer's eve brings back freshness anytime.
What are you doing this weekend? Last weekend, in 9 lucky cities, audiences fell in love with Once Around, the movie critics are calling a moonstruck fable of life and love. Dad! A remarkably fresh comedy, touching, tender, and in every way terrific. First aid! This Friday and Saturday night, it's your chance. No! Yes! To sneak a very special look at Once Around. From the director of My Life as a Dog, Once Around. Rated R. Now playing in select areas. Special sneak preview Friday and Saturday night.
A cold, always. But before you know it, your cold is full grown. Achoo! That's when you need DynaTrim, the grown-up medicine. If it was any stronger, you'd need a prescription. Maximum strength DynaTrim Extend tabs work for 12 full hours. It's the way to relieve the congestion and sneezing of a full-grown cold. DynaTrim, relief for the full-grown cold.
I know it was our imaginations, but it felt like people looked at us like we had come from Mars instead of just moving from out of state. Oh, for a friendly face. Thank goodness we bank at First Interstate.
And thank goodness for Bill Franklin. He not only had all our First Interstate accounts from home waiting for us.
He also gave us the warm welcome we needed.
Now that's extra mile service.
If you want extra mile service, come to First Interstate Bank. We go the extra mile for you, guaranteed.
We'd like to introduce you to PB Max. Now that don't mean Pretty Boy Max, Purple Bandoleros. The PB means peanut butter. Real peanut butter. Lots of real peanut butter. In pure milk chocolate with the crunch of a whole grain cookie. Now that's maximum satisfaction. Even if you're as big as Paul Bunyan, you'll pat your belly. PB Max, we mean peanut butter.
The first time I switched pain relievers, it was from aspirin to Tylenol. Then recently, I switched again, from Tylenol to Advil. You see, I got these really pounding headaches, and I found Tylenol didn't always get rid of all the pain. So I tried Advil and found that for my really tough headaches, 2 Advil worked better than 2 extra-strength Tylenol. That's the kind of relief I want. For my tough headaches, Advil just works better. Advil, tablets and caplets, advanced medicine for pain.
Why do women always know when you're not telling them the whole story? And why do they always change plans at the last minute? And why do we keep putting up?
Why? Try Bud Dry. It's cold filtered for smooth draft taste and dry brewed for no aftertaste. So while women may remain a mystery, refreshment won't.
Now, at the Magic Kingdom, Mickey's Starland. At Epcot Center, it's Captain EO in 3D. The exciting Body Wars ride. The Fury of the Maelstrom. And now, the Disney MGM Studios theme park with Star Tours. The Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. And the Muppets. We're here. The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. What a year to be here.
You're looking like you just stepped out of the salon. Salon Selectives.
Select the personalized combination of shampoo and conditioner you need for salon beautiful hair.
Salon Selectives.
This year, kids will miss 25 million school days because of colds. So remember, only Triaminic and Triaminic Nightlight are the pediatrician's #1 recommended brands.
Remember the Triaminic.
Made for kids.
They'll remember the love.
These late developments tonight, a battle for an island, 3 Iraqi casualties, a live report from Saudi Arabia.
In what's called a blow against racial attacks, so-called skinheads get long prison terms for a killing. Those stories, late sports, improving weather, and the Aggies go to war. Next.
To learn more about the American cowboy and the great cattle drive west, the Library of Congress suggests these books: Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry, and The American Cowboy, The Myth and the Reality by Joe B. France and Julian Ernest Choate, Jr. These and many other interesting books are waiting for you at your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
This is CBS.
The Accord 4-door sedan. We took a good idea and built on it. Introducing the Accord wagon from Honda.
Now, shopping for a new home can be as easy as turning on your TV to Channel 11 every Saturday morning at 11. Gary Green Realtors Better Homes and Gardens Home Showcase will take you on a tour of homes available in the greater Houston area. Many of the homes shown by Gary Green Realtors will be open for you to tour this weekend, so mark it down. Gary Green Realtors Better Homes and Gardens Home Showcase, Saturday mornings at 11, right here on KHOU Channel 11.
So far from home, so far from friends and family. Doing your job, ready to serve so unselfishly. You are the strength of Texas, so loyal and so brave. You are the strength of America, we're with you every day. You're the pride of Texas, let your colors wave. You are the strength of America, we'll miss you while you're gone. You are the spirit of Texas.
KHOU TV, Houston. And now, from 11 News in Houston, Steve Smith, Marlene McClinton, Dr. Neil Frank with weather, and Gif Nielsen on sports. This is KHOU 11 News at 10.
U.S. forces have torn a piece of Kuwait away from Iraq, according to military officials. The battle for the tiny island of KHOU included sinking a minesweeper and taking prisoners. Good evening, everyone. Military officials tell us tonight they killed 3 Iraqi soldiers